You are now looking at the Wounded Gallant Soldier. I love that sculpture a lot for many reasons. First, it's half human size. It's a copy, of course, made under Trajan. Trajan, if you don't remember the guy per se, he was named the best of the Roman emperor. Remember him for example, the Trajan's column, which inspired the one in Place Vendôme in Paris. And it's a copy from probably 200 BC original bronze that got lost. It was part in the Acropolis of a group of 130 soldiers, winners and losers. But before getting deeper into history, let me just describe that piece very quickly. Just look at the hair and the eyebrows. That's what gave us the idea that it is a style from 200 BC. We call it emphatic or barocco, of course. It's almost like a Brad Pitt in Troy, if you want. I love this guy because he comes with an attitude. The gesture he's making is occupying all the space that is possible in a block of marble. Always remember, a marble sculpture is a piece of rock before becoming a piece of art, of course, right? Either they're still fighting or going down, all the soldiers are easily recognizable by their very vivid facial expression. Look at the semi-closed eyes and the open mouth, which is a sign of pathetic. The musculature is also at an extreme tension, as in a last effort before dying. This very declamatory style is a Roman translation, of course, in marble of the lost original bronze, as mentioned earlier, but that's where the problems start, because we don't know if the copies got carried away, but if it's correct, then we have a fantastic copy right here. But let me detail that very quickly. For example, if you look at the blood one, and that's my favorite part of that sculpture, we know during the time of the ancient Greek sculpture, a bronze sculpture will use a different alloy to make a difference of color. That is impossible to do with a marble. That's why it's very hard to represent blood this way. Now I want you to imagine you have nothing but Play-Doh to represent blood. Well, good luck with that, right? One thing very important to remember on this one, this is the first time in the Acropolis that a real battle is represented in bronze. Before that, it was only what we call gigantomachy or amazonomachy, which are mythological battles. Why that? Because the Athenians are no longer the rulers of the Greek world. It's now what we call the athletes rulers, and they need to impose themselves in. So this kind of group of sculpture were a kind of political move, and well, I'd like to say well done on this one, right? Thanks for listening to Love in Museums.